Let's give it up for Chaka Phaire. He's going to talk about mental health.
Right, good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Okay, this mask is actually to protect you all and not to protect me. I'm working through a cold at this point in time. You might hear the little stuffiness, but we're gonna get through this and we're gonna get through it together. Mental health. Right now, it has really been center stage in a lot of different places, and it really should be. Mental health is our ability to manage our emotions. And throughout my life, I was looking for that main ingredient that was going to get me to success. If I followed this path, I would definitely get to success. And what I thought was going to be that was persistence. I said, well, if you're persistent and you don't stop, success is guaranteed. But then I heard about a research project on April 25th, 2024 from Harvard that said the biggest predictor of success is mental health. And I said, wow, that over persistence? But see, what mental health enables you to do is it allows you to deal with your emotions and deal with the problems that you are dealing with and not have them deal with you. So that's important. If any of you, I heard a lot of you say that you are entrepreneurs, business people and everything. How many of you are people that everything goes right for you 100% of the time? Raise your hand. Anybody? Okay, so we all deal with setbacks, disappointments, and other things. And your mental health gives you the ability to do that. You have to be able to rebound from certain situations. We've all built up certain things and then have those things crashing down. And we still have to go back to it with the same vigor as if this did not happen at all. So mental health is extremely important. And with that, we cannot find happiness outside of ourselves. Okay, mic drop. Lecture over.
Right.
We're done here. We don't have to listen to anybody else. I'm joking. But it's important for us to realize and understand that we can't find happiness outside of ourselves. And I can tell you that one of the things is I was doing that without even realizing it. And some of you might be able to relate to what it is that I'm saying. When I was in school, first off, I grew up in the inner city and didn't have a whole lot. So for me, when you don't have a whole lot, money is everything. So, you know, as I was taking steps towards being successful, I said, well, okay, after I graduate college, then I'll be happy. So I graduated college. Then I said, after I get a job, then I'll be happy. I got a job. Then I said, well, after I get a house, then I'll be happy. I got a house. After I get married, then I'll be happy. I think you all see exactly where this is going. I realized that there was nothing outside of me that was going to make me happy except what was already inside of me. Money doesn't make you happy by itself. One of the things that therapy helps to do is it helps you to manage your mindset and your expectations. With a proper mindset, you can turn a palace into a prison or a prison into a palace. And that's important because none of us have complete control over our environment. We can't control exactly what happens to us, but we can control how we perceive it. So if we perceive that as we are on our path to entrepreneurship, that everything that is happening is stopping us from our success, then we're going to get upset. We're going to say, wow, I wish all of these things didn't happen. You know, I'm trying to be successful, and this is happening, and that's happening, and this is happening. And that brings about anger, resentment, and other feelings that are going to stop you from being able to move forward in your pursuit. But if someone told you, listen, this is part of the ground, this is the landscape that you are dealing with, each one of these problems that you go through makes you stronger, so that when you get where you are looking to get, you can actually stay there. Now that gives you a different mindset. And now when you are looking at problems, instead of being angry with them, you're happy that you're having these problems because they're teaching you something. So your mindset and your mentality is very important. There is a poem, I don't remember the name right now, but it's by Charles Swindoll. And it says, life is 10% what happens to me, and 90% how I react to it. So that gives you the ratios for how you should deal with life. It's only 10% of what happens to you. But the 90% and the part that you have the greatest control over is your mentality. It's not a wonder that all of the successful people, from CEOs to sports, celebrities, actors, actresses, they all have therapists. Why? Does something happen to every single one of them? Possibly. But when you go to therapy, it gives you an opportunity to invest in yourself. And that's the most important investment that you can make. If we are looking to be successful in any pursuit, one of the first things that we should be successful in is our health. If we are looking to be millionaires, billionaires, we can have all of the money that we want and not be healthy and use all of that money to pay for the health that has gone awry. So it's important for us to do the investment in ourselves early. So all of these things, taking care of yourself, eating right, all of those things aren't just to preserve your body, but it's allowing you more time to enjoy your wealth. So that also comes with mental health. If you are able to deal with strategies, stress, relationships, and all of these things, these will help you become a lot more balanced. And when you have these problems that come to you, you'll be able to deal with them a whole lot better. You'll now have some storage. We all know if you continue to blow air into a balloon, what happens? It pops. Same thing with us. If you continue to take things from your environment, at some point you're going to pop. And probably all of us have had a similar situation where someone has said something to us and our reaction was biting their head off. And after that happened, we're like, wow, I didn't even know all of that was in there. But that speaks about some of the things that we carry on a day-to-day basis. We all heard the saying, that was the straw that broke the camel's back, right? That's a saying from way back. But I hope I'm in good company where, okay. So when you have that straw that breaks the camel's back, is it that straw or is it the weight that was there before? And that's what we're talking about when we're talking about mental health. A lot of the times we are dealing with things, we are suppressing things. We think in our mind that we're able to deal with these things effectively. But a lot of the times we are just continuing to put them in our storage and having less capacity to deal with new things. By coming to therapy, it gives you an opportunity to free your storage so that now you have more capacity to deal with the new things that are coming into your life. Okay? So, thank you so much. I'm so excited to be here. I'm hearing more speakers.